Hello, welcome to a pick a pile where you will be selecting your Affirmators messages for the week ahead. Now, this will be uploaded on February 20th, but the cards are pulled with the intention that this be timeless. So, whenever you're watching this, just start the week then. So, there will be 3 piles, and this is the way that you can choose. These are vibrational sprays that a friend of mine makes and sells on Etsy. Her business is called Energy is Magic. This one is called Attitude Adjustment Spray. That's pile number 1. For pile number 2, this is Self Heal Trauma Repair. And for pile 3, Rebirth Spray. So you can choose by the vibrational spray that resonates with you, or just tap into your intuition in the usual way. All right, so I wanted to give you just an idea of what affirmator cards are like. It is a very tongue-in-cheek kind of humor that conveys good messages. And I'm not going to hold each card up because there are going to be mantras for all 7 days of the week for the morning, mantras for all 7 evenings of the week. There will be a creativity affirmator, a regular guidance affirmator, and a relationship affirmator for the week. And then we're going to use this nifty dial a mantra wheel just for fun and for the general mantra for the week ahead. But just to show you an example of what the cards are like, this is Don't Take It Personally, and it says, if someone starts to speak unkindly to me, I'll remember that they've got something going on that has nothing to do with me. Like maybe they just pooped their pants. Yeah, that's probably it. So just so you get an idea of the kind of humor, and if it's not your style, then it's fine to not go forward. All right, so hopefully you've had a chance to pick your pile by either how you usually tap into your intuition or by one of the sprays. Okay, I'll be right back with pile 1. Hello, pile 1 people. So we're going to start out with the dial mantra, which, it's kind of goofy, but I think it's kind of fun. So take it with a grain of salt if it just seems too silly for you. I'm going to spin the wheel, and wherever the horn points is the category. And then it has the mantra, animal essence, role model, and secret weapon. So for pile number 1, please, Spirit. The category is holiday prep. I don't even know what the holiday would be coming up next. Do we even have one? Wait, St. Patrick's Day? No, let's spin it again. We don't have anything that really is going to apply for a while. Okay. Broaching a raise. So the mantra is, I deserve this, and I'm not a jerk for asking. That's appropriate. The animal essence is a leopard in a suit. The role model is Downtown Abbey, Maggie Smith. Don't get that reference. Must be a TV thing. And the secret weapon is facts. So if you're going to broach the subject of a race, there you go. If you're not, well, it was interesting, right? Okay, let me get this out of the way. All right, so these are your morning mantras for the week ahead. And I have already shuffled and pulled them for day 1. Your mantra is the right thing to do isn't always the easy thing to do. But it's easier to know I did it than to hate that I didn't. For the second day of the week, fear and love are always waiting. I know who I'm going to open the door for. Spoiler alert, hello, love. For the third day, that felt like there might have been two stuck together. Hopefully not. Might have to come back to get the last card. I have compassion for grumps. It's not easy to have a bad day, and even harder to be a permanent poo-poo head. For the fourth day, my greatest weapon against a bad day is my smile. And I suppose a bunch of free money, but I won't get greedy. Fifth day, today I'm going to fall in love with all the little taken for granteds that make this world so damn wild and dynamic. The planetary design team really went all out on this one. Trees, flowers, clouds, hills, gentle breezes, touchscreen technology. I should at least show you what these cards look like. They're kind of cool. Sixth day, I'm the only me I've got, so I'm going to speak lovingly to myself from sun up to sun up. Not a typo, sun up to sun up, 24/7. That means extra compliments, hold the critical anxiety spirals. Yeah, definitely. And for the seventh day, setting boundaries doesn't make me a jerk. Setting boundaries prevents me from becoming a jerk. So those are your morning mantras for the week ahead. Your creativity card that came up is my own champion. I am an unabashed, unconditional, shouting through a megaphone champion of myself and my work. If a useless, up to no good, critical voice in my head tries to discourage, dissuade, or diss me, I politely say, thank you for your input. Then I much less politely stuff that critical voice into a box, light the box on fire, and throw it into a bottomless abyss. I knew that abyss would come in handy one day. Your general guidance affirmator. Oh, this is too funny because it's the card that I used as an example. Don't take it personally. So just as a reminder, since your week may require you to remember this, if someone starts to speak unkindly to me, I'll remember that they've got something going on that has nothing to do with me. Like maybe they just pooped their pants. Yeah, that's probably it. And your love and relationships card, independence. I embrace total independence, and I see how empowering that is. Even when I'm in a relationship, I can still be independent by meeting my own needs and creating my own happiness. When I do that, I'm the fullest version of myself, and I have much more me to give without needing pieces of me in return. And then there's a star there, and in very small writing, which is why I had to pause, a scientifically impossible expectation. Now we're going to do your evening mantras for the next 7 days. And I had these separated, but the pile feels a little weird, so hopefully I don't end up with too many days. For evening 1, I'm a bubbling fountain of gratitude for the trillions of ways my life is going right. I might forget to talk about them, but I sure can take a moment to think about them. Always good practice at the end of the day. For day 2, the evening mantra is, why replay the annoying moments when I can replay the good ones? This whole I'm in charge of my internal movie theater is a pretty great perk. Yeah, choice. For evening 3, as life goes charging by, it's the little moments that really add up. In the day's wind down, I embrace a slower pace, a willingness to stop and smell the moments. Moment smells. I have lost track of the day. I think this is, evening 4. This day might not have been a prize winner, but right now I'm exactly where and exactly how I need to be. I'll let life sort out the finer details tomorrow. For evening 5, or is this, why am I having so, apparently getting out the dog clippers has clipped a little bit of my tracking today. I apologize. For evening, whatever the hell it is, you keep track. God, I think it's 5. All right, let me count. I'm not always this spacey, but it is Mercury retrograde, yes. All right. I deserve the highest level of peace I can imagine. Not really in the mood to settle for anything less. Also, sleep and sweet dreams while we're at it. Your evening mantra for 6. I'm a human being who's doing my best. The journey towards my shiniest, bestest self is a slow and steady climb with lots of switchbacks and potholes. Luckily, I packed plenty of snacks. And for the last evening of the upcoming week, when I take inventory of my day, I realize it's full of mini victories. It's just up to me to provide myself with the high fives. Isn't that why we have 2 hands? So that was your week ahead. If these resonated with you, a thumbs up would be awesome. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, I'd love to have you. All right, pile number 1ers. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 2 people. We're going to start out with your dial mantra for the week. So, for pile 2, please, for the highest good. The horn is on rush hour commute. The mantra is, soak in this hot tub of alone time. Animal essence is a panda on a silent retreat. Role model, drying paint. And secret weapon is Ira Glass. I don't get all these references, but that's what it says. So, your morning mantras for each day of the week. For day 1, I hear the drama, I see the drama, I fire up my jetpack and blast away from the drama. For day 2 morning, aim big, chase dreams, live a golden life. What else am I here to do? Day 3 morning, I refuse to deprive myself of the tiny, splurgy pleasures that spark my daily joy. I'm a lot more fun when I'm not a hollow, gray-eyed husk of resentment. For morning 4, I flat out dare life to pleasantly surprise me because, spoiler alert, it always will. For day 5 morning, today I'm going to fall in love with all the little taken for granteds that make this world so damn wild and dynamic. The planetary design team really went all out on this one. Trees, flowers, clouds, hills, gentle breezes, touchscreen technology. Morning 6, I choose what's better and healthier for me. Instant gratification is fleeting, but smug satisfaction lasts forever, like 8 to 12 hours. And for morning 7, I face the day knowing nothing bad can come from telling the truth. Nothing that's worse than living a lie, anyway. Your creativity card is, ironically enough, the same as pile 1. And this was after shuffling, after clearing, and going for the fly out. So this is just weird. If it comes up for pile 3 also, that's going to be amazing. My own champion. I am an unabashed, unconditional, shouting through a megaphone champion of myself and my work. If a useless, up to no good, critical voice in my head tries to discourage, dissuade, or diss me, I politely say, thank you for your input. Then I much less politely stuff that critical voice into a box, light the box on fire, and throw it into a bottomless abyss. I knew that abyss would come in handy one day. Now, this is for your general guidance affirmator, and I have to say, the cards were very stubborn about spitting one out, and you'll see why. The card is letting go. I don't dwell on bad things that happened. I let things go because I have enough heavy things to carry around. And also, grudges aren't a good look. Now, I just realized there's one stuck. So let's see what that is. Beauty. I'm beautiful even when I don't think I am. I'm beautiful even when I don't see it. I'm beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful, and I don't care if you know it. I'm beautiful, which is why I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. And on this one, I'll show you the art because it's so cute. Oh, I got to get it where you can see it. A peacock holding a mirror. I'm glad you got that second card. And then for your love and relationships card for the week ahead, levity. Laughter is the best legal medicine, and it looks like it's time for you to take a sweet, sweet hit of it. When someone annoys you or a plan goes awry, try finding something funny in there. And if you ever feel like the butt of the joke, remember that the only difference between someone laughing at you and someone laughing with you is that in the first version, you're not laughing. You always have the option, so opt to lighten up. It's legal in almost 200 countries. And now your evening mantras for each of the 7 upcoming days. For evening 1, I deserve the highest level of peace I can imagine. Not really in the mood to settle for anything less. Also sleep. And sweet dreams while we're at it. Evening 2. I'm a human being who's doing my best. The journey towards my shiniest, bestest self is a slow and steady climb with lots of switchbacks and potholes. Luckily, I packed plenty of snacks. For your third evening, when I take inventory of my day, I realize it's full of mini victories. It's just up to me to provide myself with the high fives. Isn't that why we have 2 hands? For the 4th evening, I speak to and about myself the way a best friend would, minus the hair braiding. And at the end of the day, I'm the best damn bestie I have, minus the hair braiding. 5th evening. Obsessive comparison is only useful for online shopping. The truth is, we're all living 7.5 billion completely unique lives. So let's compare less and live more, okay? Especially after wine and or midnight. 6th evening. I'm so grateful for all the little bitty bits of love I experienced today. The tinier the little itty bitty bits, the better. They prove love is hiding everywhere. And for the last evening of the upcoming week, I am safe. So I love with a doors wide open heart. I melt my walls and become my most vulnerable basket of bunnies self, knowing that is a super lovable part of me. All right, that's your week ahead in Affirmators. And now I'm going to have to bend over and get that one off the floor. Oh well. If your cards resonated with you, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, I'd love to have you. See you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 3 people. We are going to start out with your dial a mantra for the week. For pile number 3, please, Spirit, for their highest good. So, the unicorn horn landed right in between holiday prep and moody tantrum. And since we don't have any holidays coming up very soon that I know of, we're going to go with moody tantrum. The mantra is, this is so small even with the glasses I'm having trouble. Not my circus, not my monkeys. The animal essence is an unflappable hawk. The role model is Oprah, and the secret weapon is the reminder that you were once a bratty kid. So if your kid is, pulling some toot and you're having trouble with it, remember, you had to do when you were a teenager. Okay, let's start with your morning mantras for each day of the upcoming week. Your first one is, the right thing to do isn't always the easy thing to do, but it's easier to know I did it than to hate that I didn't. Yeah. Make like a plant and grow toward the light. Flower, repeat. That's for morning 2. For morning 3, I'm the only me I've got, so I'm going to speak lovingly to myself from sun up to sun up. Yeah, that's not a typo. 24/7. That means extra compliments. Hold the critical anxiety spirals. For morning 4, a little smidge of manners goes a long way each and every day. Saying thank you, holding doors, Venmoing right away instead of waiting for the awkward request no one wants to have to send. For morning 4, I choose what's better and healthier for me. Instant gratification is fleeting, but smug satisfaction lasts forever. For morning 6, I refuse to deprive myself of the tiny, splurgy pleasures that spark my daily joy. I'm a lot more fun when I'm not a hollow, gray-eyed husk of resentment. And for morning 7, I have compassion for grumps. It's not easy to have a bad day, and even harder to be a permanent poo-poo head. Your creativity card for the week is abundance. I celebrate the abundance of this wild, rambling, decadent universe we live in. I see abundance everywhere and recognize that it's an amazing law of nature. And so there's no need to worry my idea well will ever run dry. I can let ideas flow like a gigantic waterfall, then dream up new ones as I sleep under trillions of twinkling diamonds. Can you believe all this decadence is free? For your general guidance, affirmator, forgiveness. Congratulations. You're being given one of the most powerful superpowers there is, forgiveness. Imagine that you've been bitten by a radioactive forgiver. The point is, you suddenly have the ability to forgive people for their flaws, their bad days, their unkind moments, and their mistakes. And the best thing about forgiveness is that you can apply it to yourself, too. Have fun wielding your new power, but remember, with great forgiveness comes great inner peace. And your relationships affirmator is receiving. I open up and allow myself to receive love in all ways from all directions. It may seem scary, but it's better than receiving audits, bedbugs, or hate mail. I receive love, and it feels so good that I decide to receive it some more, and then some more, and maybe just a wee bit more. Now your mantras for each evening of the upcoming week. Your first evening, if the card will quit fighting me, I replace fear with love and let those little seeds take root in my being. Maybe by morning I'll have a nice little patch of love cabbages to share with everyone. Evening 2. I relax my mind and body and become like a swan gliding over a glassy pond toward a shore covered with super high thread count hotel linens. Evening 3. Oh, yes. Oh, another forgiveness one. Forgiveness is for giving. And I give mine to everyone on my less than lovely list. Hopefully somewhere someone is giving some to me. For the 4th evening, tonight I embrace the present moment and vow to spend 12.5% less time gorging on technology. And I won't even use technology to make that calculation. So, how you like me now, present moment? For the, my nose just started to drip. There may be significance to that, or it may just be a drippy nose, but I apologize. For the 6th evening, my spiraling thoughts are not the boss of me. I get to ignore them, stop them, or replace them with brighter ones whenever I want to. Blam! Baby hedgehogs having a picnic. Some of these I don't quite get the references, but Oh, that was the 5th, not the 6th. Gee whiz. It's only 5 o'clock and all of a sudden I have been fighting fatigue. Weirdest damn thing in my life. The way it comes and goes. Can't sleep at 3 a.m., but here I am at 5 p.m. sleepy. So for evening 6, everyone's playing their movie from their own POV. I believe that's point of view. The only movie I'm the main character in is my own, and luckily that's the one I get to write and direct. And your mantra for the last evening of the week. If it's draining my joy or making me feel crazy, it ain't worth it. Time to light a candle and burn that worry away. Bye-bye. All right. If your cards resonated with you, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. And if you don't already subscribe to the channel, I'd love to have you. If you do already subscribe, I thank you. I'm grateful for you. All right, that's it. Bye, guys.